Alright, let's do this thing. So, for today, we're going to talk about Charmeleon, Chews, Cold Cuts, Cooley. Alright? Repeat after me. Charmeleon, Chewed, Cold Cuts, Cooley. So, today, got another bug gym battle. You guys have all seen this gym. So it's not something refreshing, honestly. But we have a new challenger for today. His name is Amaru. Bringing a team brimming with confidence. And to be honest, I was actually fearing this team. This team is pretty potent. I was shaking in my pants, shivering even. You'll see. You'll see why. It's pretty scary, this team, actually. Will he pull off the win? Will I not pee my pants? Okay, let me go. Anyway, so I lead off with my Queen Bee. He leads off with Arcanine. It's a fine lead because he lowers my attack. And well, I'm gonna just Mega Evolve and get the heck up out of there, right? I'm not trying to flirt with this Arcanine. I decide to get the heck up out of there. I U-turn. And you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen right here, right now? He's gonna make a nice, lovely read. I'm gonna bring in my Araquanid, thinking he's gonna go for a fire attack, right? I'll be able to eat that up for breakfast. Wrong. Arcanine eats me for breakfast. Dead. Arcanine just destroyed my poor little Araquanid. Yeah, so down goes my Araquanid prematurely, unfortunately, and so I am left with, well, a 5-on-6, no? So next turn, I bring in my Queen Bee. I'm gonna get intimidated. Oh wait, no, it's not an intimidating nature. Oh yeah. I mean, intimidate ability. This thing is a Moxie. He was trying to sneak this thing onto the field. So after receiving a poison jab, he actually withdraws and brings in this Metagross. So well, the poison jab's obviously not gonna do any sort of damage. He was probably well, he was, you know, that was a wise predict. You know, he didn't want to take another poison jab to his Salamence and lose it for nothing. So next turn, I felt like he was reading me left and right. He goes for a little Rock Tomb. As I U-turn the heck up out of there, he goes for a Rock Tomb on my Volcarona, completely almost pulling me to the brink of annihilation. And I'm just like, what is going on? I'm getting red here, left and right. I know I've used this team so many times that it drives people crazy, but this is getting ridiculous. So I'm left in a bit of a pickle here. Speed lowered. I actually pulled the switch, but he also pulls the switch. So now, I actually set myself up in a decent position, accidentally. I have my goalie here. I can try to start setting up some hazards. He switches out, which I thought he was going to do, but I thought he was going to switch out into something else, like the Salamence, because I don't remember. I remember if he had a rapid spinner or a defogger, but I don't think he did. So I'm like, all right, well, this is good. Salamence, which I was scared of, won't be able to come back in cleanly. He goes for the T-Bolt, brings me down to 37. I activate my berry, and yes, unfortunately, that's all really Fletch is going to be able to do, because this next turn I'm going to stay in there before after I get this Gyro Ball off. I'm trying to kind of feel out the situation. So he, well, I just stay in. Actually, I decided to stay in the next turn. Take the T-Bolt, go down, and right here, it's a pivotal point. He was thinking long and hard, trying to see if I outsped or not. He didn't know what to do. So, unfortunately for him, he decides to stay in. I go for the Fell Stinger, feeling that even if he did switch out, I was going to be able to do a decent damage to whatever came in after the Stealth Rocks. So he stayed in. I'm at +3 attack. Now +2 because of the Intimidate, but I'm like, all right, that's fine. So I decide to go for another Fell Stinger because I'm like, that is going to KO that thing, and then I'll be at +5. He brings in this Shuckle. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is actually very interesting situation, because Shuckle is actually one of the few mons that could actually sort of help slow me down, especially with a berry. I was more scared of it being the other type of berry, the pinch berries, but unfortunately for him, it's just a citrus berry. And the following turn, I go for the Fell Stinger, kind of seeing what, like how much it would do, because I actually didn't want to go for a poison jab. Why didn't I go for a poison jab? I don't know. I don't know what my thinking was at the moment, but I guess I thought maybe Fell Stinger would kill or something. Whatever. Anyways, so he goes for the Shell Smash, which actually was a little questionable. I will actually like to know why. But anyways, next turn, he brings in the Sylveon. I go for another Fell Stinger, trying to take out that Shuckle and get some more attack raised. It does a decent amount despite it being resisted, and out comes Sylveon's Q-Charm. And I'm just like, what? Quit me! This is not the time to fall in love. Unfortunately for me and for everybody, you cannot control love. So I'm like, all right, Queen Bee, you know what? Just take a rest for now. Just think it over. You know, it might be summer love. Summer's kind of almost over, isn't it? Anyways, summer love. So you go back there. I'll bring in my Scizor. Scizor is one that is not quick to fall in love. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna bring in Scizor and see what Scizor can do. He brings in Arcanine. I was flirting with going for the Swords Dance that turn because I was thinking if he switches out, it's a free Swords Dance setup. Doesn't have much to stop it, but unfortunately I don't. He brought in Arcanine, and since I went for the attack, it was a useless turn for me. So I should have gone with my initial instincts and gone for the Swords Dance. But that's a lesson to be learned. The following turn, he brings in his Metagross. Metagross goes for the Z move. Look at that thing. It's nonchalant, expressionless. Goes for the Z move, the Corkscrew Crash. And I was kind of trying to see how much this is gonna do, because I was curious. It's resisted, yeah, but still, it's a Z move. Metagross is pretty good. It does a decent amount for being resisted. I decided to just go out with the knockoff. Silence Metagross to knock it off. So anyways, Metagross goes down that turn, and in comes the Salamence. And Salamence is going to go down to Rocks. Unfortunately for Salamence. Oh wait, actually no it doesn't. Actually, what am I saying? No, it doesn't. But it does go down to this Bullet Punch. So I guess in the grand scheme of things it doesn't really matter too much. But yes, it goes down to the Bullet Punch. And well, Scizor is sitting here pretty. Not having fallen in love, it's sitting pretty. So Sylveon is not going to... Well, it protects this turn, actually. But I guess you guys can all kind of figure out what's about to happen, right? I'm going to go for... Oh, actually, no, wait, no. What am I saying? Oh, my God, I'm contradicting myself. Actually, I go for the Swords Dance because I felt that he was going to go for a Protect. Or he was going to... yeah, because I think he had protected it. I don't know. I don't know why I felt like he was going to protect. So I actually go for the Swords Dance. And even if he hadn't, I don't think there's much that he could really do to me. So I go for the Swords Dance. I'm all set up. It's not looking good, all right? It's not looking good. So, his last mon is Shuckle. And Shuckle's just going to go to the Swords Dance. I'm just going to go down to the Swords Dance. Jesus Christ. It's late. It's obviously late that I'm screwing up this commentary. But, yes. Shuckle goes down to the Stealth Rocks. And that's pretty much the battle. So, yeah. Bug Gym continues to just be... threats, huh? So anyways, GG to Amaru. If Amaru would like to explain to us about the Q-Charm, I would actually like to know about the Q-Charm. Q-Charm is one of Sylveon's other abilities that's not really used very often. It's a very interesting one, and one that I would like a little more feedback into. But anyways, that is all for today.